Hey Farber family, I'm back again with example number 2. So now that you've seen a couple videos on how to do this partial quotient strategy or the big 7 or the hangman method, I now want you to try this one on your own. So here is the question. 338 divided by 6. My boys are fighting right now in the living room. 338 divided by 6. I want you to try this new strategy. And I want you just to start thinking of math facts that you can slowly take from 338. So now press pause, and then when you feel like you have a quotient, or maybe you are just struggling and you're stuck, go ahead and press play again, and we will begin. All right, so hopefully you've pressed play, and hopefully you feel confident in your quotient, but this is going to be my version, and the other one is going to be my husband's. I'm going to actually show my husband's version first, just because the other time I showed my version first. Okay, so my husband said he started thinking of 6 facts in his head. He said 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12, 6 times 3 is 18, 6 times 4 is 24, 6 times 5 is 30. And he thought, man, 30? If I would annex a 0 on 30, that would make it 300, and that's pretty close to 338. So he decided, after drawing his big 7 line down, that he was going to multiply 6 times 5 to get the product of 30, but in order to make 30 become 300, he had to multiply by 50. So he said 6 times 5 is 30, annex the 0, and it now becomes 300. Now he subtracted 338 minus 300. He gets 38 left over. Then he thought, hey, I'm going to do 6 times 5 again. I don't have to annex a 0 because 6 times 5 is 30. So then he did 38 minus 30 to get 8 left over. And he thought, okay, 8 is still greater than my divisor of 6. He didn't even know divisor, though. He's not using that vocabulary. He decided he can make one group of 6, and 1 times 6 is 6. And now he has 2 still remaining. Well, he can't make a group of 6 with 2. So that's how we know now we have a remainder. Now to figure out the quotient, remember we have to add up all these groups of 6 we made. So we made 50 plus 5 is 55 plus 1 is 56. So his quotient was 56 with a remainder of 2. Okay? That was my husband's way of doing it. All right, let's go to my way, which is probably better. No, I'm just kidding. I would not be like that. Okay. So I kind of went back to my example 1, and I thought, I like making groups of 10. I know 6 times 10 is 60. So I made 6 tens, and I said 6 times 10 is 60. Now I subtracted. I could do 8 minus 0 in the ones. I couldn't do the tens, so I went to the hundreds. I now have 7 tens and 2 hundreds. I looked at how much I had left, and I thought, man, I didn't really decrease my dividend by that much. So I feel like I need to go higher than 10. So maybe 20. 6 times 2 is 12, so that would be 120. I wonder if I could get closer to this number. 6 times 3 is 18. If I annex a 0, that would be 180. Getting closer. 6 times 4 is 24. If I annex a 0 on 24, I would make 240. So I'm feeling like I could multiply not just by 4, because that would only take away 24. But if I multiply by 40, I am going to take away 240. So that's what I'm going to do. So now I get 8 ones left and 3. Hey, that was his step right here. Okay? Now, I'm going to do one better than my husband. I know 6 times 6 is 36. So I'm going to make a 6 here. I'm going to subtract 36, and I get a remainder of 2, just like my husband did. So now to figure out my quotient, I'm going to add up all my partial quotients. That's why this is called the partial quotient strategy. So I made a group of 10. plus 40, so that's 50 plus 6. So I get 56 with a remainder of 2. We're going to do a Flipgrid sometime this week, and I would like you to do a division question and take us through your steps of finding your partial quotient. All right? Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.